Some nights still get hard, but I won't give in. I remember the struggle and I remember the sin, but every dark night has an end, I swear. So if you're lost, just know someone cares.
I'm your addiction,
What's going on, y'all? It's Open Time Talk. Here we are, back at it again. This is episode 4.
Episode 4. I'm back at it.
Back at it. As you can see, a lot's changing. I got the background going. I'm trying to spice it up. Just got a couch in the back. Get rid of dog stuff. Trying to have a better streaming setup. Trying to make it pleasurable on y'all's eyes because I know it looks really bad. I look like a crackhead sometimes. But hey, we're human.
Yeah.
Sometimes
and
we're lazy.
Testing out audio every single time we do it. Just trying different things with audio because we know the song.
Also got the cameras. So we're back on Discord. Last podcast was different. We had a different through Streamlabs, so I was just streaming my video through Streamlabs, and he edited it in after we done recording. We didn't like that. It's a pain in the ass. A lot on him. So
it is.
We should just.
It did take me some time.
We're gonna keep it like this. I think we got the cameras looking a lot better now. Did a lot of tuning, so now y'all can see clearly. But let's go ahead and get right into today's subject with the U.S. tensions with Venezuela and Cuba.
Sorry. Today's subject,
y'all. War.
Conflict.
Conflict and war. Like in
Dude,
Black
there's
Ops
so
2.
much going on. There's so much going. Like, I'm not gonna lie. I'll scroll through TikTok these last couple of days that I've been scrolling through TikTok. I've just been seeing stuff and I just scroll right past it. I'm tired.
Becoming desensitized to the violence, man.
We were supposed to come into this like presidency, no wars. We weren't supposed to worry about this stuff because we have so much on our homeland that we have to take care of. Now here we are.
And we're back at it.
Freaking foreign conflict, domestic conflict. Like, I think people, honestly, in America are so tired that they're literally just going through it day by day. Like, think about it. And I'll let you go on to your topics.
Oh, you're good.
But they impeached Trump his first term in office over ridiculous crap. They're not even talking about it right now. It's not even in the talks that they want to impeach him.
Mm-mm.
And every single comment section I look at on TikTok or anywhere else, at least one comment, and we haven't impeached him yet. Y'all impeached him over far less stuff.
Exactly. Like they threw him out for
nothing. They impeached him. Like, and first of all,
I
I thought if you were impeached, you weren't allowed to run for office again. But because he was never like
can break the
formally impeached.
I don't know.
Like he'd only went through because I thought impeachment was fully taken out the office. Like you're no longer president.
Good job. Or is it like your one term? Like since you were impeached, you now don't get to finish your term, but you can run next year or next 4 years.
I don't know.
Like does impeachment mean that ends your term, or you just can't run? That's the thing.
Or was he ever even fully impeached? Or was it just they attempted to impeach him twice?
I can get that real quick.
Because, like, I wonder if he was ever, like, officially impeached. Or what? So, yeah, he was impeached both times in the House. But he was never removed since the Senate didn't convict him either time. So the House impeached him.
So he was never fully
for
convicted,
abuse.
Though.
Yeah. So in 2019, December 18th, abuse of power and obstruction of Congress. He was accused of pressuring Ukraine's president to dig up dirt on Joe Biden by holding back U.S. aid. The outcome, the House impeached him. The Senate acquitted him on April 5th, 2020. The second impeachment was an incitement of the insurrection after the January 6th Capitol riot. The House said he helped cause it. Outcome again, impeached by the House, acquitted by the Senate.
Mm-hmm.
So they needed 57 senators voted guilty, but they needed 67.
Yeah, that's what I'm looking at right now. It says impeached the House.
Wow.
So like they
He was
impeached him, and it does. And
he's
I
the
did look up. He can rerun. It doesn't stop him
okay.
from not running because he wasn't even fully impeached. It said left no
Right. So he
constitutional
was
barrier.
impeached. Right. He was impeached, but he was only impeached through the House, not the Senate.
Yep.
So the Senate couldn't remove him from office.
The more you know.
But the House.
This is
But
things they
bro,
don't teach you.
he's the only president that's ever been impeached twice
And acquitted both times.
and acquitted both times.
They just try to get him out of office. But now, no one's trying to impeach him again. Honestly, if we impeach him, who would be the president? Who's the vice right now?
Who's the vice? JD Vance.
So JD Vance would
And
just take over?
yeah. Even he's not, because that's what Kamala would have pretty much done.
Yeah, that is true. Do you want to keep going into this topic?
I think so,
first
because
of
right
all,
now,
hold on, yeah. This whole topic involving Trump is what's going to branch off into what we're about to come into with how Trump's been acting.
yeah, we're really going. I think in this podcast episode, we're really going to be trying to deep dive into the government. Last couple episodes, we were like jumping everywhere, and I think I really want to get into it.
Mm-hmm. I want some answers. I have a couple websites already pulled up. I'm ready. I want to go through a bunch of different sites to see the biases and everything else. I think that would be smart. I have Venezuela pulled up right now with what's happening here. This is by the New York Times, so it's a pretty trusted website. I'm going to show this screen to y'all. So it says tensions between the United States and Venezuela come to escalate as the U.S. military keeps attacking boats in the ocean that says they're suspected of drug smuggling. For the cartels and criminal gangs Trump administration is labeled terrorists, the administration expanded its operations into a new theater this week, striking 2 vessels in the Pacific Ocean that Defense Secretary Pete Hegseth claimed on social media was smuggling illegal narcotics along a known route.
Which is perfect.
Yeah.
I have no problem with Congress. I have no problem with Congress shooting down drug boats. The problem is it's not Congress doing this. It's Trump. It's Trump telling his friends who run the House, essentially, to go and do these things and not running it by legal. So that would be like a rich person being like, all right, I'm going to go buy this boat. But they didn't run it by their financing team. So they can go buy the boat, but it fucked them in the long run. Because now they're going into bankrupt after 5 years. Because they didn't talk to his financer.
The reason they're going so heavy on these drug boats is because that the president was convicted of or indicted on drug trafficking charges in 2020. So now Trump's like, oh, so every boat, it's drugs, blow it up.
Yeah.
It's basically kind of like.
But the problem is he's not asking Congress. He's just doing it. So we don't even know what's on these boats because if it's not being passed through Congress and going through the Senate, no journalist is going to know about it. So you don't even know when this is being taken place. You don't know who is out there right now. Like, who is it? It could be. That's the point. It could be our friend that's going out there, and we don't even know because we don't even know if he's being stationed in Rand. It's just Trump calling up Pete and being like, "Hey, what's going on? There's another boat. Yeah, I got other stuff going on right now. I'm waiting for my AI to make this video of me dropping shit on the American people because they protested about me. Like, do whatever you got to do, man."
Like, that's the point, is to hide it from the media. Because these could be literally, it might not even be drugs. It could be just smuggling people out. Like, just trying to get.
But even then,
out.
Look, again, murder. I got no problem. There's random boats going in. They're coming to the U.S. Whatever, blow them up. But we should know about it. And do it the right way. Just do it the right way. You're not going through Congress. You have to go through Congress through these things.
See, that's the thing.
Because if you just start shooting up shit, here's the problem where it starts to lie. If Trump calls up Pete Hegseth and goes, "Hey man, all right, what are you thinking about throwing a bomb at the Houthis today? They were talking some shit. Let's do it." And they go and Pete figures this out, goes to bomb them. Congress gets a call, and they're like, "Hey, there's some F-34s coming your way that are coming from the Houthis base. They're going to try to get into U.S. land." You're like, "Well, why? What the hell is this coming from? Is this?" They're like, "Well, Trump just bombed them."
Mm-hmm.
We're not prepared for that. If Trump would have told us that we were about to bomb the Houthis, by the way, this never happened. This is all hypotheticals that I'm making all this up. But if he was to bomb the Houthis and the Congress in the U.S. has no clue about it, they are not prepared and not ready for anything that may come after that strike. If the Houthis retaliate and our land is not secure and protected because he made this decision on a whim, we're fucked.
Yeah, that makes sense.
We're fucked.
Yeah, so I'm looking at the dates right now for 4th of September. So this has been the escalation. September 2nd said the first U.S. strike killing on a boat, killing 11 people. Then September 15th, second strike killed 3 people. Called them narco-terrorists. September 19th, Trump announced the military had attacked a third boat on the Caribbean, killing 3 people, without providing details, and the authorities in the Dominican Republic later said they recovered cocaine. Okay, that. October 3rd, in the fourth strike, the military killed 4 men. Mr. Petro later said the boat had been carrying Colombian citizens. That's what he said, but I mean, this is all hypothetical. That's what the news is saying. In the fifth strike on October 14th, the military killed 6 people in international waters just off the coast of Venezuela. According to Trump, the relatives of a 26-year-old from Trinidad and Tobago. So October 16th, a sixth strike targeted a semi-submersible vessel, killing 2 people. Mr. Trump later said the Navy rescued 2 survivors and repatriated them to Colombia and Ecuador. October 17th, in the 7th strike, military killed 3 men accusing of smuggling drugs for Martrix, an insurgent group in Colombia. Okay. October 21st, a strike against a boat in the Pacific Ocean off the coast of Colombia, killing 2 people. Mr. Hegseth said they claimed the 2 people were carrying illegal narcotics along a known smuggling route. It was their first strike to target a boat outside the Caribbean Sea. October 22nd, the 9th strike also against a boat in the Eastern Pacific, killed 3 people. October 24th, Hegseth announced the military carried out a 10th strike overnight in the Caribbean, killing 6 people on the boat. Dude, this is so like back to back.
Pretty much what people are saying is that you're going out and sending out millions of dollars into the ocean to deal with these little dingy boats when, first of all, you've enforced your border control. So you should have no problem with these people getting in with drugs at all. And they're like, okay, if you're going out and sending these like ships, and first of all, they have a military covert op mission going on in Venezuela right now.
Yep.
Where they have CIA agents, to carry out like fucking operations to press their borders. Venezuela has literal sovereignty people on their fucking coast right now, just regular ass civilians with guns ready to go. This is more than just drugs. This is more than just drugs. It seems like a regime change. Trump wants to go in. Probably he wants. First of all, doesn't Venezuela carry the largest oil deposit in the world?
I'm not sure, but I can look it up real quick.
I'm about pretty positive that they carry the largest oil deposit. Or maybe the oil reserve. So yeah, Venezuela has the largest proven oil reserves in the world. estimated about 303 billion barrels.
Yeah, I'm looking at it.
So it was primarily extra heavy crude oil found in the Orinoco Belt.
Dude, if you're sending in CIA agents, you're trying to do something.
That's what I'm saying. I think we want their oil. Think about it. If Trump's thing is to make it, think about this shit. Trump's thing that he talked a lot of crap about during his time away from office was the gas prices that Biden caused, right?
Mm-hmm.
And that was the whole thing with Biden shutting down pipelines here and there and stuff like that. All Trump is about to do is go seize Venezuela, take that oil, and drop some prices for gas and be like, see, guys, I told you I would do it. In 10 years, when Venezuela gets back on their feet, though, and drops that fucking bomb right on Texas's door, y'all gonna claim that's fucking... honestly, I don't even know who the fucking next president's gonna be.
You know what, brother? We don't know.
Y'all gonna claim it's him? No. Just like another thing that fucking Trump...
Hold on, this is by the BBC. I just saw another article. You just said the U.S. airstrikes have drawn commendation in the region. Experts have questioned their legality. This is about regime change. They're probably not going to invade. The hope is this is about signaling. Dr. Christopher Sabatini, a senior fellow in Latin America at the Chatham House think tank, told BBC. So they're thinking it's a regime change too. I'm not wrong for thinking that.
I mean, the thing is, Venezuela already has like lots of people against them. Like I think a lot of countries don't like Venezuela because of
So this is the map I'm looking
their like
at. This is
problems.
So see, this is Cuba, this is Venezuela, and we keep blowing people up here and here off the coast.
So we blowing them up right off the coast of...
It said one of them was off the coast of Venezuela. They hit one. So what they mean in
like right Caribbean. Off the... Jeez, they didn't even make it fully out of their own waters.
So. That's what one of them
or did they
about.
Just make it to...
I'm looking at a map, which is very good. Is Puerto Rico not getting involved in this at all? It's had nothing to do with it. Are we sending troops from Puerto Rico? Because that's one of ours, right?
Sorry, say that again?
Is Puerto Rico an ally, right? Because that's...
Puerto Rico's ours. We own that shit.
So do we have military assets there?
Yeah.
Okay. So that's probably where we're... Also, the thing is, if we have naval ships and everything and they know it coming here, why don't we just intercept them?
What do you mean? That's what we've been doing.
Intercept those? It sounds like they've been blowing them up.
That's what intercepted means.
They're just like, all right, I'm just blowing that fucker up. No questions? Yeah. Really? No. You would think if you're in the water with them, you have a chance to like...
Nah, homie.
They said blow them up.
Did you get in a boat?
It's illegal to be in this water. I'm sorry. All the Venezuelans look like this.
Who's that?
That's exactly what... That's crazy.
I mean, just imagine a fucking missile coming for you, dude.
Yeah, imagine a warship in the same water as you. I wouldn't even be on the boat anymore if I saw a warship. It's better off being in the water.
See? Okay, but that's just the thing. I'm going to be sitting there like,
They're targeting the boat.
They could have shot us like way back there, right? Like they would have already shot us, right? I'm like, hey, right here. We got him. They're waving his hands. He says, right here. Put the missile through his chest.
See, like...
Right here!
You can just see a...
The fuck is that?
Deho just starts whistling. Whistle, whistle, whistle.
Just straight
Boom! Up. That's messed up.
You don't even... honestly, how fast... Are missiles slower than... Okay, but aren't they slower than bullets?
I think they're either as slower or as fast as some like
regular old ballistic missile.
Because I think, Yeah, a regular missile? I don't know.
Because that would be interesting. Damn, this is probably something that I gotta ask ChatGPT.
Subsonic cruise missiles below the speed of sound. But apparently some hypersonic missiles can reach Mach 23 or faster.
Yeah, I mean, of course for that.
For example, some cruise missiles fly at Mach 0.9 to 2.5. Modern intercontinental missiles can travel up to Mach 23. 15,000 miles an hour? What the?
Yeah, okay,
Hypersonic shit's crazy.
Okay, well, we got supersonic bullets.
Yeah.
The fastest published air-to-air missiles fly around the same speed. That's what I was wondering. Air-to-air.
Mm-hmm.
But see, it's not air-to-air, is it? That's...
If you fly from a boat.
Is it air? It's not air.
It's not air-to-air. That would be like
Is
a missile
it?
of a jet, I would think.
Okay, but a missile off a jet is in the air. The jet's in the air.
Yeah, so air-to-air, right?
Yeah, because it'd be...
And then a ground would be boat. It'd be ground or
I don't
ground. I don't know.
Well, land. Well, it's land to air. That's a land to air missile
Dude, that's
because you're coming from land, and that's like what is it? Intercontinental missile. Like typically, land missiles are intercontinental, or oh no, dude, I'm totally fucking my brain on that. I don't know what I just see. That's the problem. We're talking about 12 different fucking things right now. And then I just tried to think about missile being faster than a bullet.
It says yes, missiles are significantly faster than
Yes. Yes, that would make sense.
It does.
But here's the problem.
Right?
Here's the thing, though. Theoretically, you can dodge a bullet. The problem is you can't see a bullet. You can't see a bullet.
Well, it depends.
Theoretically, I think you can dodge a missile.
How far away you are. It's about how far away you are. If you don't have time to react. If I shoot you in your chest, no matter how fast you move, you can't dodge it.
True. But missiles, think about if from a missile standpoint. Missiles are typically shot from yards, right? Like a mile.
Feet.
If not more.
Yeah, that's true.
So typically that takes it's time to travel. Yeah. So if you were to see a bullet, okay, theoretically, I'm going to say it's going to be really fucked up for saying this. If Charlie Kirk knew he was about to get shot at that very moment, like the minute, he could have turned. He could have and dodged it.
I can believe that. Yeah. Like if that's like a sniper shooting at you from a boat a mile out. Like, but
that's what I'm saying.
When you see the muzzle flash, if you move, I think you can dodge it because of the distance.
But you don't see the bullet, so you don't know if you should move left, right, up, or down.
Well,
you don't even know if the bullet's going to hit you.
You assume they're shooting at you, so that's why I'll just move instinctively left or right.
Okay, but what if you move left and you move into the bullet?
Well, this
with
is the
a
thing.
missile, if you're going to be able to see that.
If you turn sideways, then the bullet has way less surface area to hit.
Less surface area, yeah. But I'm thinking like missile.
I think so. Usually you don't dodge.
You can see that motherfucker. Yeah. If it touches anywhere
it's just
around
blow up and you're dead. And within like 30 feet, that area is dead. Pretty much. That's the thing with the missile. Like, have you seen a video of that tank shooting a crowd of people or in like Ukraine? I thought it was like a friendly tank, bro. The tank straight rolled up to a group of these people. Just sat there for a minute. Barrel slowly turned towards that group of people. Bro, it fired and all you saw was pink mist. Like, you didn't even see the projectile. You saw smoke come out of the cannon and then
you gotta fuck. Bro, I couldn't imagine. Yeah. Well, it's definitely taking,
And like, and that's the thing. It didn't even directly hit all of them. It hit maybe 2 of them directly, but everyone around got turned into mist.
You're getting shattered by their own fucking bones.
Yeah, it was gruesome. It was
one of all the pressure from the explosion. It's just gonna shear your skin straight off your body.
You literally got a UAV off of one shot. It's insane.
Maybe even more.
There's probably 7 people there, dude. That
only got the Hellfire missiles after that.
That was a VTOL. He got air support after that.
Ooh, damn.
Sadly.
Damn, he brought the swarm out.
They're in prayers, man.
He brought the swarm.
I want the war to stop.
Drone swarm.
I really do want the war to stop. And that goes into the next subject. Colombia. We also have high tensions with Colombia right now, as long as
what is going on?
It says right now,
what is
I got
it?
an AI overview. It says the relations between the U.S. and Colombia are at a low point, marked by a public dispute between Presidents Trump and Pedro over drug trafficking and the U.S. military's actions. The U.S. has sanctioned Colombia's President Pedro, accusing his government of failing to curb drug production, while Pedro has criticized U.S. military strikes in the Caribbean Sea as aggression and leading to the civilian deaths. I think this is because this is attacking on Venezuela.
So Colombia is claiming, it seems like Colombia is claiming, all right, okay, well, you're causing problems right beside us.
Mm-hmm. This has
you need to stop.
A diplomatic crisis after decades of close partnership on issues like counter narcotics, which has historically been a focus of the U.S. foreign assistance to Colombia.
Hold up. Did I just make a correlation? Okay. If you don't want problems with the U.S., don't say shit about Donald Trump. I'm pretty sure Venezuelan's president said something about Donald Trump before Donald Trump ever sent boats over there. I feel like the president said something and then he sent boats over. Colombia said something like, "Hey man, you're fucking causing some ruckus over here. Y'all gotta calm the fuck down, get off your pedestal." And Trump said, "Oh really? Well, if you think about it, you're not doing your fucking job. Yeah. You're not doing your job. You want some work? You want to run them ones? Let me take some fucking trades, put some sanctions on y'all. Let me put a boat by you, bitch. What are you going to do about it?"
This is exactly why we can't get Colombian cigars.
Damn, or coffee.
Nope. We don't get
Colombian coffee.
We don't get that luxury.
Apparently,
because I don't think we trade with them.
Shit.
Or they stopped trading with us.
Yeah, I remember a while back ago we stopped trading something to do with their coffee bean, and everybody was kind of upset about that.
It's just because they have cocaine, the good stuff.
Hold up. Decertification.
Decertification of what?
Yeah, so fucking Colombia said something. Okay, Colombia has been one of the U.S.'s long-standing allies in Latin America in the on the war on drugs and in counter insurgency. Insurgency? It's okay. The issues of drug trafficking, control of cocoa production, extradition of suspects, naval and air surveillance, all intersect. The U.S. sees Colombia as essential. Colombia sees sovereignty and domestic policy at stake. So, okay, I think that's what it is. Colombia's getting scared that Venezuela's going to be taken over, and if Venezuela's taken over, then Colombia's taken over. Like if we go after Venezuela and we try to take it, then most likely we're going to try and take Colombia as well.
That sucks.
So I think he's getting scared. Will Colombia push back legally or diplomacy, for instance, via international courts against U.S. strikes or sanctions? How will Colombia's international policy or cocoa extradition plus extradition change under pressure? Will Colombia pivot towards other partners? If the U.S. relationship is damaged, they sure will, because that's exactly what half of our other fucking allies have done. Like China and Russia tried to change their world currency, because the world currency is based off the U.S. dollar.
Yep. Dude.
Damn.
So much tension. So much.
It's just, and see, I wonder what it's for. Because it's all so much that it makes it seem like weird. Like I remember Biden was in office. The minute we were talking about getting in with Ukraine and Russia, we were losing our shit.
Yeah.
We were like, oh, World War III, we're fucked. World War III, we're fucked. But the minute Donald Trump's doing it with Russia and Ukraine as well, with Israel, Hamas, Gaza, Lebanon, Houthis,
No, I'll tell you
All
what,
them.
it's definitely a dividing time.
Venezuela, Colombia. You got Greenland. He changed the fucking Gulf of Mexico to Gulf of America.
USA, yeah.
It's like and he stopped trades with Canada.
Yeah.
Like,
dude, what does that change right now? Does that mean we're not making no money from them now?
I don't know, because we get most of our cars from Canada.
That's true. I thought he did say something about pushing manufacturers back to the United States.
We have a lot of car manufacturers. We really do. It's that it's not all done here. And we put cars together here, but we don't build the chips for them. We don't.
Everything come from out.
Right. A lot of the parts are being literally made somewhere else. And then we're building it here. Like US people are putting it together. All I know is this whole Canada thing is honestly, it annoys the piss out of me. Because not even a week ago. Okay, this is what I think I've missed in the news that I haven't paid attention on. Okay, first of all, there was another King's protest.
I heard about that.
Okay. So, I don't even know when that was. But apparently the day of the King's protest, Trump put out a AI video of him pooping on
protesters.
Yes. On protesters. Okay. So then, here, I'm going to pull this ad up. Canada ad. The Ontario anti-tariff ad, which led Trump to end trade talks.
I almost returned the best thing I've ever.
Whoa.
Yeah, you heard that.
Voice.
I almost
returned the best thing I've ever had.
So this is the full video. I'm going to go ahead and play this here.
I'll be quiet.
Says, let's impose tariffs on foreign imports. It looks like they're doing the patriotic thing by protecting American products and jobs. And sometimes for a short while it works, but only for a short time. But over the long run, such trade barriers hurt every American worker and consumer. High tariffs inevitably lead to retaliation by foreign countries and the triggering of fierce trade wars. Then the worst happens. Markets shrink and collapse, businesses and industries shut down, and millions of people lose their jobs. Throughout the world, there's a growing realization that the way to prosperity for all nations is rejecting protectionist legislation and promoting fair and free competition. America's jobs and growth are at stake.
Ontario, Canada. Literally, Ontario, that's crazy. Are you good?
Bro, he's just a beautiful speaker, dog.
I just want to check. Hey, it's better than that. You know,
I think we should jail
black
all of
people.
them. Whoa.
They're great. I love them. I gotta tell you now, I love them. I truly love them.
We're gonna
Whoa!
You see what I'm saying? That's exactly what it sounds like. Who talks like that?
Great Wall of China. Great Wall of America.
Great Wall of America.
Dude.
Yes, I do think so myself. This month, dude. Like, I know Ronald Reagan used to be an actor, but he used to be a businessman.
They're eating the dogs. Sleepy, crooked Joe Biden.
I really don't know what he said.
Sleepy, crooked Joe Biden.
400 years in prison for possessing my own presidential papers, which just about every other president has done. When you look at what's happening, this is a persecution of a political opponent. This was never supposed to happen.
No, you can't see that. It's the damn Trump. It's the like
No. Bruh.
Damn.
I thought he was about to say he's a theological heretic.
Dude,
that's really how he talks.
I'm just saying, right here, he looks like he's about to take Oscorp through the roof. He looks like he is Peter Parker himself.
No.
That's what he looks like right now in this picture. He looks like his only problem is Peter Parker.
Peter Parker.
And his son Harry against him. Just don't know it yet.
Anything new with Trump's son?
Barron?
Yeah, I think is Barron making any moves right now?
No, they claim that he's turning out to be more democratic thinking, but Republican attitude. And I was like, what nobody really realizes is that's exactly what Trump is. Trump is a Democrat. Joe Biden was not a Democrat. Or actually, let me rephrase. Kamala was not a Democrat. Democrats are progressive. Republicans are. Yes. I want to see fucking new stuff, new change, new policies. If stuff isn't working, we don't change the people to make it work. You change the policy to make it work. Because people change.
Isn't that what the what was it? What was the policy they had with the Democrat Party? What was it? Where they workforce?
DEI?
Yeah, DEI. Wasn't that progressive?
It was supposed to be, but it didn't work out anymore. Like everybody knew that DEI, it was supposed to be progressive because it was supposed to put more colored people and more stuff like that
and people
into it.
To change.
But it turned out it screwed up the workforce.
Yeah.
It screwed up the labor inside the workforce.
Because they're hiring people
so
that
they
don't know how to do what job.
Right.
Isn't that what screwed us? Or something like Doge got rid of people that we really needed or something? And they rehired them like the next day?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, Doge literally kicked out people and just to get rehired the next day. It's because one, Elon Musk went in there going, all right, y'all are done. Pack your bags, get out. They packed their bags, got the call the next day, and they were like, hey, where you at? They're like, Elon Musk, he took all of our funding away. No, he didn't. He's got to take that through Congress and shit first. That's going to take some time. Like, but you did have a problem where ICE agents, I think at one point, were taking over federal buildings. Like, so if Elon Musk came into this building and said, y'all are done, no more funding, y'all are good. They went and took ICE agents, and ICE agents started going in there and saying, like, no, these are our offices now because y'all, the government kicked y'all out of these, and they put us in. So we're supposed to sit here and wait for some shit to go down.
I've seen some.
Yeah, all those federal buildings that they got rid of, like all those programs so they could go into the federal, like all those buildings were federal. All they did was like change up what those buildings are. They didn't give them back to the public or anything.
You know what I miss, man? The government being open. Wish we could get some answers. It's been real quiet over here, you know.
You say you miss it. We've never had it, bro. I don't know if we've ever had it.
Bruh. I just want to see some files.
Right? Where the Epstein files?
I just want to see some files, man.
The Speen files.
We don't have to go to war with Venezuela. All I wanted to do is see the files.
Y'all keep... Look, that's the thing. Y'all keep talking about them files.
And he's just trying to go to war. He's like, you want Etsy file? I can show you World War III.
And every comment we make, we always say, well, where are the files? We're not even serious about it anymore. It's the same thing with the JFK files. We know we're never going to fucking get them. And so we're just, yeah. So now we're just like, oh, give us the files, guys. Right? And they're like, yeah, we're going to give you the files. And we're like, yeah, you're right. Because you keep shit from us. And the U.S. is like, exactly. You get the fucking deal. Yeah.
Sad, man.
It is.
But
it is.
We have some good news. Israel's peace treaty with Gaza is still holding on.
I do need to look at that.
So hold
How
on
was
a
that
second.
going?
I'm gonna go ahead and
How was
I got
the?
an article pulled up from the on Foreign Relations. So it says right here, the White House envoys traveled to the Middle East on Monday after clashing in Gaza over a weekend, threatened to derail the Israel-Hamas ceasefire negotiated earlier this month through Washington's 20-point peace plan. Wow. Israel and Hamas have each accused each other of violating a fragile truce in recent days, but both sides recommitted to the deal on Monday. Over the weekend, Israel said Hamas fighters killed 2 of its soldiers in Rafah and launched a series of strikes that killed at least 45 people. Israel military forces have also killed Palestinians who allegedly crossed into Israel's side of negotiation with the withdrawal line, which is not fully yet demarcated. I don't know. I can't read. Hamas said it's not aware of the clashings in Rafah and had not been in touch with groups there for months. U.S. President Donald Trump has suggested maybe leadership wasn't involved in the aftermath. Last week, Israel has accused Hamas of violating terms of the ceasefire when it didn't return the remains of the last deceased hostages on October 13th deadline. In response, Israel temporarily. This is all. Where's
All
the
right.
ceasefire going on?
So right now, we are in a ceasefire.
Yes.
Okay. The problem is the whole deal with the ceasefire has not been finished. So the whole deal is getting all the hostages back.
Mm-hmm.
Getting dead bodies back and like all that. That takes time and takes weeks because there's thousands of bodies. Plus you have to go through all the rubble to collect the bodies under the rubble.
Sadly.
But the problem that lies is part of the deal is that Hamas has to give up all of their guns. And Hamas is pretty much saying like that's not going to happen. Now, the more that like time goes on and the more Israel is not like throwing bombs in the fucking Gaza Strip anymore, at least for right now. Sorry about that, guys. That's wife came through. But pretty much they're saying like Vance has said, if Hamas does not cooperate in giving back their arm or giving all their guns away, they'll obliterate them. So even though Israel's not bombing Gaza right now, Hamas is feeling okay about that. Like I feel like Hamas is feeling better that Israel's not bombing them. But Hamas, I don't think, is also going to give up their guns.
No, so you think it's just going to restart?
But that's the whole thing. I think Benjamin Netanyahu and the U.S., Vance and Trump know that we're not getting their guns. So the best thing we can do is get the hostages out, get the people out,
and then restart it.
And then Israel is just literally going to fucking bomb the shit out of that location. Whoever's left in there, sorry, buddy, you got to go. And all of Hamas is gone. But you know what happened last time we did that? Not all of the Taliban was gone. Or was it the Taliban? Or was it something else? We did that where we like had them all in an area. We bombed them. We said they were gone. Exactly.
Like you can't just bomb an area and think you got all of them.
But I think that's what it is. They're saying like, I think the U.S. is being like, oh, they're not going to give their guns up, but let's go ahead and get hostages out. Let's go ahead and get civilians the way we can.
Pretty much clear the area for a bomb.
Right. But civilians are going back.
Mm-hmm.
Like that's what.
But that's just going to be a casualty of war. That's what they're going to say.
Yep.
Hey, we eradicated Hamas, but we killed like 100 civilians. But that's worth it.
They said we got all our hostages back. We've returned them to their families and to their loved ones, so they can be properly done in a best way possible. And now the only people there are Hamas and Hamas followers. Because if you're there with Hamas, I mean, you're obviously a supporter of Hamas. Like, we live in America. We obviously support America.
Trump, yeah. Our president.
So
that's the thing. That's like the party thing. Like when you say you're a Democrat, so you blindly
so you dick rode
or whatever.
So you was dick riding Biden.
That's not even like
no, actually like you're fucking hated Biden, or they hated Biden. I hate
them, but they like some of the policies. Like I agree with some of the policies, which is why I say I'm Democrat.
Right.
And then some people say they're Republican because they agree with the policies. Like If I was to label myself, I'd say I was a Republican, but I don't like Trump.
Here's the
I
thing.
agree with both sides.
People have labeled themselves Republican not because of the views of Republican, but because of Donald Trump.
Mm-hmm.
They don't even know what a Republican is. That's why it's called far right and far left now. Sadly. Because Republican and Democrat no longer mean anything.
They're just trying to blur the definitions. Because if you cause confusion, it's easier to control people. If you don't know what y'all are arguing about.
Yeah.
Like, you're literally causing fights over you liking someone I don't. Bro, you're going to tell me we didn't deal with that for hundreds of years in America?
Right.
People didn't like fucking Frank Sinatra. People hated him. Okay, that's your opinion.
He still made music and he still did his thing.
Yeah.
You just didn't go to his damn concerts.
A lot of people didn't like Michael Jackson. Just didn't go to the concert. You did?
You just didn't go to the concert and don't listen to him.
Yes. And now if you like Trump, I gotta kill you and your children.
Right. You didn't like Michael Jordan? You probably didn't like basketball. You probably didn't even watch him anyway.
That's like saying, it's like saying you don't like Michael Jordan. Oh, you just don't like black people. What?
What? Exactly. What?
Like complete.
You love Trump?
Flip.
You're a racist. You're a racist. You like Trump? Obviously a racist. Yeah. You're obviously.
If you like Biden, you're a pedophile.
Oh, 100%.
You like 100%.
You like exactly. He obviously touches kids. Have you not seen all the allegations?
That is the point, though. It's all to stir the pot, and people go for it like fucking.
Literally, bro. Literally.
You just gotta get out of this cycle. Like, yes, you can see all this. This is bad, man. Yeah, we might be going.
I don't think
into Venezuela.
People are supposed to realize when Charlie Kirk got assassinated in front of all of America the way he did. Like, let me take it back a little bit. I didn't really agree with a lot of things Charlie Kirk said at all. At least I agreed with what Charlie said. I never really agreed with how he said it. Because the way he said it kind of always was like a punch. It kind of always was like a...
snarky.
It stuttered you a little bit.
Yeah.
You're like, why'd you say it like that? Like, whoa, what do you mean? I know what you mean by what you're saying.
Mm-hmm.
But the way you said it was like I'm a better, like, or I know more than you. Yeah. Right. Or not even that he's above me, but I'm just stupid.
I'm smarter, yeah.
He's like, oh, I'm a humble guy. I'm very chill. I sit here. So I don't think of myself up here. But I know you're down here. Mm. That's what kind of I know that's not what he was doing, but that's what it felt like. Right.
And a lot of people
and that's how I was taking it in. And a lot of people didn't take it that way.
Yeah.
But what people doesn't realize is these Democratic representatives being shot and killed in their home. We felt that, yeah, but you're not going to feel it the way a 4K video in 120 different angles and different people with their cell phones out, watching blood spurt out of a guy's neck. It doesn't even matter. It doesn't even matter who it is, but a guy's neck. And not just like a protester went and set themselves on fire in the middle of the street. No, this guy is sitting at an event
cameras all
and talking, doesn't know what's about to happen, and he dies. And like the fact that there was a divide simply because of a man dying is probably the hardest thing I've had to come to terms with.
It's primal, man.
People physically celebrating and like being happy and like not even like, here's the thing. That's one of those times if you truly don't have anything good to say or even lightening to say about this situation, just don't say shit at all.
Yeah. Yeah, no,
right.
Don't say it.
There's times where I'm like, ooh, I know my headspace right now. I probably shouldn't talk about this situation because I could probably be a little negative. And what's that word where it's like, you're not really thinking or you don't really care about. Yeah, I'm kind of being selfish in a way.
Yeah.
Just not thinking about others.
It's like if you see a car accident, you're not going to stop and get a film and laugh about it. You got in a wreck.
You're not going to laugh.
No one does that. You go check on that
No.
person. Like, are they all right?
Right.
But no,
Right.
physically, people on camera just dancing.
Right.
That's crazy.
It's one thing to be like, okay, the person got in a wreck. They're on the side of the road and they're fine. They're upset. They're visibly upset. And you say something to them to be a troll. I do think that's different. Right. You can't park there. I feel like that's different from going up. Like there's morality in it. Like you go up to somebody who's in their car upside down and you don't even know if they're fucking alive or dead or not. Yeah. And you're recorded laughing and be like, look at this fucking dumbass. He just fucking rolled his car. Dude, what the fuck are you doing? No.
Like imagine if you're in that situation.
Don't do that shit.
Put yourself in that situation. You want people to laugh at you while you're
you would hope that somebody comes up to you and makes sure
help me
that you're breathing out of your left lung because your right one is gone.
Like I think that's what happened. The fact that the video, stayed on the internet as long as it did, I think that was a point.
There's just no getting rid of it.
I wanted everybody to see this video, and I put it up there for like a week, and then I'm trying my best to get rid of it now. I just wanted to show everybody what happens.
Who did that?
I'm just saying, like, the government had the ability to clear that off everything. If they really wanted that video down, because I can't find that video now no more. It's hard. Yeah, it's hard to find it.
Okay, there are some censors.
And it's all blurred. It's now blurred now.
It's blurred. That's fine, though. I'm okay with that. I've got the video. I've got things that I need to make sure nothing's changed.
For the longest time.
Right, because we were getting them as it was happening. Now news reports and...
It's like
Twitter is the only thing that's going to let you.
Right. It literally felt
Plus, it has to be censored. If you keep letting people see that shit, man. Yeah, but not even that.
That's the same thing as
not even if it is. Right.
You can't let people. They can see it. They can go to Google and type in nudity. No age restriction. So
right. Okay, but I can go do the same thing. But I can go do the same thing with gore stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But if I'm seeing it on my average everyday timeline, like if I scroll on TikTok and I look and I'm like, oh, these are some cute puppy and dog videos. And then the next one is blood leaking out of a man's neck. That's a problem.
Oh, yeah. But I feel like
you're just like
that's what all that's
flashing us with emotion.
Like I feel like all that I'm seeing is fights. It's mostly fighting, and that's what it's all about. I feel like the algorithm's all about right now. The only algorithm that's not violent is YouTube because of the policies. Like you're not allowed to have shit like that on YouTube.
Yep.
As soon as you go to Facebook, as soon as you go to TikTok, as soon as you go to anything else, you can see that shit. Fights.
Yep. I feel like Twitter was always like kind of bad.
Very controversial.
And then it slowly went on to Instagram. At least Instagram had like the you could say whatever the fuck you wanted in Reels. No, not even like gore stuff, but you can just say whatever you want.
Oh, they had comments now?
No, on Instagram.
Facebook does that.
Well, Instagram, remember the fucking comments on Instagram? How they used to be like
wild.
I remember being on TikTok and just scrolling, and one of those videos that pop up, and you see a comment and be like, this would do numbers on Instagram. Or somebody said, post this to Instagram and see what the comment section looks like. Because they're two completely separate comment sections. Like TikTok has to be a little nicer, a little friendlier in the comment section because the comments will be taken down. Instagram, say whatever the fuck you want.
Yeah, it's like no censorship.
6'7", keep the change.
Yeah.
You couldn't get away with that on TikTok. And Facebook I don't know if you can get away with that on Facebook.
Facebook, it just says it blurs it for you. If you want to see it, you can. It asks you.
Yep.
It's like this is a bad comment. And sometimes it's not even a bad comment. It's like a different political view. I'm like, wait, y'all are censoring this?
Yep. Well, it depends on how he says it too. Because if he
it would censor something stupid. It literally said something about a pickle and literally talking about a vegetable. It blurred it.
That's that's people testing it though.
But that's the problem is no one's testing it. It's the bots.
Yep.
Bots run the shit. Bots run most of everything now, and that's why nothing gets taken down when it needs to. Because it's not physical people anymore trying to clean up the site.
Because if you have physical people, I don't think physical people can get to it fast enough. And if I think you have physical people, then you start having problems of, oh, well, this physical person is working for Facebook right now, and he's behind a desk with nobody around him, and he sees this political thing. He has that option of censoring that.
Yeah, because of bias.
Because he's biased.
Only
That guy sitting in that one cubicle. Right, but if the bots...
If it's a bot because it's not human?
Well, because bots, it depends. If it's a bot, you can therefore say that it's the coding in which you phrased it. So it is only targeting specific things. So is it targeting Republican talks, or is it
exactly? But then it still falls
Democrat
back
talks,
to the human.
or is it doing? It does at that point. It does fall back to the human.
Because if the bot has a bias, then it's because whoever programmed the bot had a bias. It just falls back.
But then you can go to the point and be like, okay, what y'all aren't realizing is I programmed it to be biased against political talk. So it's not biased against Republicans or Democrats, but anything political talk, sometimes it's going to censor some things. Because sometimes it's either a little too heavy, a little too extreme, or too wordy. Things like that.
Yeah. Well, at least they haven't started arresting people. Yeah, they're censoring stuff, but UK, there's been thousands of arrests, dude. Mm-hmm. It's bad.
Mm-hmm.
And sometimes it's not even like, you're not even inciting violence. Your political view. Talking about the government can get you thrown in jail.
Because they've got a lot of, like, because they have, like, this fake king and queen kind of thing. Like, there's a queen that runs it, there's a king that runs it. But it's not at the same time. It is royalty, but it's also not at the same time.
It's different.
There's a parliament.
It's not like a democracy like us.
Right. They just trust in the king and queen to make the decisions. But at the same time, the king and queen aren't even making all of the decisions. But if it had to fall on somebody, it falls onto the king and queen.
Yes.
It's weird.
Like when they outlaw guns and stuff, I'm like, maybe that's a good thing. Now they got leakers.
Oh, right. Well, they're just going to change. People are going to be violent regardless.
Yeah, no matter what weapons you give them.
Right. Yeah, but do you make the person more like physically like that's the thing. We're turning Americans, think about this. You turn Americans into pussies when you give them guns.
True.
You don't have to work out no more. You don't even have to get within inches of anybody. There's no more confrontation.
I get that, but at the same time, you don't think the police should have a gun?
So I could just I thought police have guns in UK.
Only specialized SWAT teams do, I think.
Yeah, but they've got to have tasers.
I don't think the cops.
They've got
maybe non-lethals, but it's not stopping 4 guys from hitting you with machetes.
No, that's true. That's true.
Like, and if you're stopping the police from carrying something lethal, then that's bad. Because then police officers are dying because they can't defend themselves against multiple people.
I could have one gun. If I'm one police officer with one gun and I have 4 guys out of nowhere come and run at me with machetes, I'm going to get hit. You could probably
shoot all of them, though.
I don't know. It depends on where they come from.
Yeah, if it caught you off guard.
But if you're in the UK, most of the time you don't have distance because it's all city. But everything's close.
I want to know their policy and stuff. Like, I know they don't shoot people like our cops do. They don't just start shooting people. But like at the same time, would you help? Would you save more people? Because these people that are getting arrested and everything are just getting released again.
Yeah. Well, I think you would save more people. Yeah. I think you would have less deaths, but like
you gotta stop murder with murder, pretty much.
Right. Like at that point, is it really just?
So do you think it's
what's
just
it called?
The jailing?
Survival of the fittest.
You think of the?
Because if people who are going to kill people who are going to kill, it's still a bad thing because they shouldn't be wanting to kill each other in the first place. I don't know, man. That's just such a fucking
like
tricky.
If you shoot one guy with a knife, you're stopping 3 people from getting stabbed.
Right. But then at that point,
you still killed somebody.
You just shot him. You shot him.
But you say multiple people.
Yeah, but you just but
like how is prison?
But how can you know if you saved?
Do you think it's like Like that's the thing.
Apparently, it's better. From what I've heard, I heard they're over like
Well, that's the thing.
There's
They're
way
locking
too many
people up
people.
for a Facebook post. That's not what y'all need to be focused on right now.
Right.
Y'all got immigrants in this country causing violence, but y'all arresting people who talk about it. They're saying, I don't like these Muslims. Jail time. What? Jail.
Jeez.
Instead of arresting the people that's doing violence. It's crazy.
No, literally.
I don't know.
They have like gangs in their own little like territory wars.
Put down the comments, let us know. Maybe we're completely misinformed by our information that we were given. This is what we are told and we hear.
Yeah.
But I hear that the UK's it's pretty bad right now. I don't know how Europe's doing. I feel like Europe's like usually peaceful.
I hear everybody's doing bad. But when I look at people, like, here's the thing.
That could be the propaganda.
I think it is. But also at the same time, I think nobody in this world has the just absolute peace. There's no such thing as absolute peace. So every country has its own struggles.
Agreed.
Now, if all we hear about in China is about how their population is struggling, then all we think is China struggling. But you go and talk to somebody who's living in China, and they're like, "No, man, I'm doing pretty good." Right? He's like, "I'm great." But China in the next 100 years may not have as big as a population.
I get what you're saying.
But y'all gotta realize, Taiwan's like the third, like richest per GOP per capita in the whole world. They've got the less amount of people and the most amount of money.
Smart.
You don't need people. You don't need a whole lot of people to have economic growth.
This is also a thing. I don't think it's about how many people. I think it's the females and male population. I think it's also like they're not breeding enough. Because I think that the population in China is already like, they have more senior citizens than young people.
Mm-hmm.
So they're dying out is what they're saying. But I think they can repopulate because think about it. If a lot of your population dies, that means more money you're saving off of the people that did die. Therefore, more money to do whatever you need to, as long as you still have people to populate.
Right. And I was about to say, don't Chinese people anyway like have kids later? Because it's more, aren't they more focused on education in their like beginning years? I know they had the one-child
policy rule for a while, and that's what said that's what fucked their population.
It screwed them up, yeah.
Because they couldn't have.
But
women,
isn't
they
like
have males?
Because I will say, our generation is having kids a lot later than normal,
No, definitely not normal, having kids at all,
typical,
or not able,
or
to
not having kids at all.
The shit that's been put in their shit.
Yep. But like, even then, like my mom, your mom, all the other moms.
They had kids at 17.
Yeah, 17, 18, 19, 20. Our people are having them at 25, 30, 34.
Yeah.
So I wonder if that's what it's like because also I do know this. China's having a big problem with the same. Okay. Remember the Me Too movement?
Yes.
China was having that same issue. Or Korea? Damn, I can't remember. An Asian culture was having the same issue where the men were just apparently just either too horny, too rascally, too much violence, and just like women, right? Like how we were for a little bit, constantly talking about them. I think they have like a pact over there that's like they don't fuck men. They're not just gonna fuck men anymore.
Yeah.
No more fucking men. Because for a while, women in the U.S. had like they were doing that. They were like, no more sex, and everybody and all the men in the U.S. were like, "Oh, for real? Y'all aren't gonna be whores anymore? Oh, that's perfect. That's what we want. Do that." And then it pissed them all off, and they all started becoming OnlyFans girls.
Shit. End of story. They said, "Oh yeah, OnlyFans."
Like, we're not getting any attention anymore.
Also,
what happens if we throw ourselves out there? Oh, we are getting attention still if we put ourselves out.
This is the problem with Thailand, though. There's a lot of lady boys. Lady boy. But at least they're honest about it, right?
I think so.
Like, if there's a man, if you're dating a man that transitions to a woman, she's not telling you.
Also, though, I think you should know, or what I've seen online and stuff, if you go to Taiwan and stuff like that, if a girl is really after you, most of the time that was a boy. They're just trying to secure a man. They're trying to secure a husband.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I'm not trying to marry nobody there. My dad is married a Vietnamese woman though. I was like, Dad, did she
that's a
marry for the
woman.
money?
That's a woman.
That's
You
a
just don't even know
woman
it.
because she had a kid, but I don't know if it's his kid.
Yeah, I can adopt. I can have a kid too. I can go adopt real quick.
Well, if it's not his kid, I don't think he would have married her. That's the whole thing. This is like, he said he did blood test, so I believe him. But he also said he changed my my engine, rebuilt it, and all the accessories.
What was I say?
The alternator's still old, buddy.
I'm like,
Did he do the test? I don't know.
Isn't he the one that also said that he's your kid?
I might not
That's
even
just
be
a
my
lie.
own dad's
That's
son.
just a lie. Okay, you put all four of y'all next to each other. Tell me you're not the only one that don't stand out.
Justice stands out.
Okay. I said four of y'all. I'm talking about you, Josh, Jay, and John. Your dad.
Okay. Yeah, I guess so. That's a valid point.
Yeah.
Fuck you.
Yeah, Justice, that's
Stand all your
that's
brothers next to
just
each other.
fun.
You don't look nothing alike.
That's true. I might be adopted too. Fuck.
We're all adopted. End of the story. There y'all go, guys.
Hey,
We're
all right, y'all have a good one.
adopted by the United States of America. That's a great way to end off. We are not nothing. You know what?
Damn, that is
Let's say
true.
this.
We are
I
adopted.
think if we all vow our citizenships and be native-born persons, then we can.
Ain't that just sovereignty? Isn't that just your sovereignty?
No, we're creating our own thing. If we are sovereign, they created the law of sovereignty. I am a native-born person.
Woods. I'm just playing.
Whoa,
I'm just
but yeah,
just
you better. Native-born citizens, meaning I was born here, so this is my land, but I don't see this land as the United States.
That's the NBC.
No, I see this as Native American land.
Actually.
Ukachala. Oh shit, my bad.
Oh yeah. Whoa.
Pause on there. I am Indian, Cherokee though, so I don't know my blood.
I'm an Indian outlaw. Half Cherokee and Choctaw.
I'm half Cherokee, but I had no problem with the Redskins. What was the problem with that, man?
I don't know if you can say that anymore.
That's what I'm asking. Like, is there?
I don't know if you
really
can say that.
Bad? What are they now? The Washington White Feathers?
No, apparently. No, wait a minute. Here, we're almost going to wrap this up, guys. But I think Trump literally.
Didn't he rename them recently?
He tried to rename them.
No, I gotta hear this.
Hold up.
Washington White Feathers.
Okay, so they're called the Commanders now.
Commanders. Got it.
The Commanders are trying to get a new stadium deal for the Washington NFL team. Trump said if the Washington Commanders does not change their name back to the Washington Redskins,
he's not gonna
then
fund
he
it.
will not grant them their fucking. Trump also said Sunday that he wants the Cleveland basketball team to return to its former name, the Indians, saying it was big collaborating for this as well.
Okay, hear me out.
The Washington
Hear me
Commander and the Cleveland Guardians have had their current names since their respective seasons in 2022. Both have said they don't plan to change them back. Trump said that the Commanders would be much more valuable if they restore the old name. I may put a restriction on them if they don't change the name back to the original Washington Redskins and get rid of the ridiculous moniker, Washington Commanders. I won't make a deal for them to build a stadium in Washington, Trump said on his social media site.
What if they just change the Redskins until the stadium's built, then change back? Can't just force something that's already built. Come on.
I mean, that's pretty much what Elon did. He said, "Hey, I'm Republican.
Give me some money.
I got the contracts. Yeah, you got them.
Yeah,
Fuck y'all, I ain't no Republican. We making our own.
We the United States
people.
Freemasonry.
The independent. We're called Eagle One.
Eagle One. We're called LA 56587.
Actually, that would be a good political name. Eagles?
Yeah.
Or Eagle?
Yeah.
Eaglin? Ooh, the Eaglins.
I'm gonna hit you in your mouth. I'm gonna hit you.
The Eaglats.
Say that. Stop. Mm-mm.
The Eaglarians.
No. How about the new United States name? Or party name. The Avengers.
That's what I was saying. The Avengers.
That's all you can do at this point is Avenge.
Okay. I'm gonna make a little quick comment and we can
wrap this up.
I've been watching the Avengers shit again. Been going through the MCU timeline. You know what I didn't realize until last night when watching Endgame?
What?
Bro, the Avengers are done. There is no more.
Oh yeah, pretty much.
Y'all realize
Iron Man
it's
and the Falcon
in the name. No. It's Iron Man can still be a thing, but the Avengers team, they already did it. They avenged the world.
Yeah, like that's the
Tony
purpose.
said it.
They are the
he
purpose.
said, yeah, he said, what are we? We're not the pre-Vengers. We're the Avengers.
Yeah. They saved the
He's
world
like,
population. Yeah. So
what? We gonna just save it when it's all screwed?
Led to this.
That's
exactly why. Now they'll have a single movies. The Falcon and the Red Hawk. He has a single movie now.
Yep.
Thor's gonna have.
I just don't think the MCU universe made it clear enough that there is no more Avengers because they did exactly what was in their title. They avenged. They're done.
But at the same time, if they start doing the multiverse shit, like the multiverse of madness thing, there's a whole new Avenger somewhere else in another galaxy.
That is true. I mean, you could just keep breaking those down, honestly.
Good. But I want to see Doctor Doom, man. I'm excited to see
Yes. Dude, there's so many like different theories.
Doctor Doom.
All right, I'll be right back.
We're back. Had a piss break. Sorry about that.
Sorry, I had to pee in the middle of that. I couldn't hold it anymore, guys. But yeah, Doctor Doom, I think it's going to be a great movie. They've already had so many different like conspiracies about how it would go.
Let's hope we can get some good movies out before we go to war.
Because I'll leave you on this. Sorry, there's one more thing. It has to do with Doctor Doom.
Okay.
But if what happens whenever they change the timeline, it branches off. Loki. So whenever they went to the timeline to take the stone, they screwed up because they didn't get Loki's stone. I forgot which one it was, but they had to go back into a time again.
The Tesseract?
To go to So they got the Tesseract. They did manage to get the Tesseract, but they didn't get the other thing in the cube. So the Tesseract was the one with the stick.
Yeah.
It might be the Space Stone. Yeah. So they screwed up the mission and they didn't get it the first time. So if what happens is the timeline breaks off, even if they went back in time to replace them,
there's still a timeline
they didn't
where
replace
they didn't
that
get it.
one.
Yeah.
Right. He would have had to go back and fixed the thing that they screwed up. So in that timeline, Loki got away.
Mm-hmm.
I think the Tony of that timeline goes through. Okay, I think Loki does exactly what he said he's going to do. I think he wipes part of the Earth out. I think Tony gets away, and I think Tony takes his whole life trying to get back at Loki. And he somehow figures out interdimensional workings and then ends up going to a different world.
I like that, man. But he's dead, so. But this would take place in the previous timeline.
It'd be in the previous timeline. It'd be
I
right.
like that. So it would show how
after,
Doctor Doom is made. Because after Fantastic Four, it just shows Doctor Doom, not how.
Right. Yeah.
Okay.
It just showed him. How could that be Tony?
Like
you got to tell us how.
Yeah.
I don't know. We're going to figure this out. It was a very interesting week on the podcast this week.
Yeah.
Just
dug deep.
It's so tiring. I'm so tired of government talk This is, I guess, the month. We've been on a month of talking nothing about the government, and it's just so tiring, especially when they're doing shit. 3 new things every single day. So,
but
yeah,
always come check us out. We'll keep y'all updated. We'll try to become more consistent, getting some more content out, more than just some podcasts. We'll get some new stuff on YouTube soon here. We're going to have some shorts coming out. So stay tuned, man.
Absolutely.
It'll be Open Time Vibes on YouTube. I know we have Open Time Talk in the background, but it's Open Time Vibes on YouTube.
Right. Yes. This is Open Time Talk is just the podcast that
Spotify.
Stems off of Open Time Vibes.
Yeah.
So
off of YouTube. So clear that up. Y'all have a good week. Let's start off this Monday. Tomorrow, let's start it off great.
Yep. And make sure y'all always have an open time talking. Y'all have a blessed one.
Man. See y'all.
Peace.
Just know someone cares.
I'm your addiction, your addiction.